said Gaudi. It feels weird to be streaming on here on her own. She won't lie. It feels odd. Welcome, Cubic-sama, Mugu-sama, Kiseko-sama, Lee-sama, welcome. It does feel really weird. To do a ꔫMOE live stream on her own. It feels wrong. Even though Pixie did it recently, it just feels odd. But you know, she thought it was a good time to try it out. A good time to try out streaming on her own on the ꔫMOE live channel. First of more solo streams on the main channel? Possibly. She's not really sure what she can really do though. Like probably art stuff, you know? Or like she was thinking doing co-working stuff on the channel. But there's many things to think about. But today we are please tell her that her pen is charged. Okay, good. We're going to be drawing her Valentine's set sticker design. She's not really sure what she's drawing yet. She hasn't really decided the design yet. But we're here to experience it together. Ain't it, everyone? We're gonna experience it together. And we can yap. Welcome. So like you plan the menus could be fun here? It would be if usually it's not already planned. Like maybe doing like editing stuff would be quite fun. Originally, she was gonna ask if any of the ꔫMOE staff want to pop in, but she kinda forgot. You're a TV? She's famous. Hello! The logo Lassie was peak. It was based on the actual art, like you know, actual portrait. This time there's no portrait to do. So she's gonna really have to figure out what kind of design she wants. And whether or not we do a full body. Because we only did the face. Last year we just did the face when it was like, you know, like that. But this time she wants to do a more proper piece of art. We did another piece, which is this week's schedule on her channel. But she just wanted to share the artwork journey, aka she wants her ꔫMOE Takus to hold her responsible for finishing this artwork up. But the label cherry in the fridge, you couldn't keep it? Yeah, so with this one, she's going to print an extra sticker on top so that you can keep it away from the bottle. It's going to be put onto the bottle too, but she'll print you another one so you can keep. That makes sense, right? That's probably better. But this time she'll try to remember. Right, let's try to figure out a size. Like what her ꔫMOE Takus prefer if it's like partial, you know, like this, or would you like it full body but less details? You know what she means? Also, there might be some time where she's quite quiet because she's locked in more zoomed in because it'll be small the jar? No, like, but so this, well, she was thinking, right? The jar would be like here, but you'd get the full sticker. You know? You get her? So it shouldn't matter that much. Scone kebab loaded with chili jam? You know what? She's figured out that chili jam's used in different things because she recently had a scone. A cheese scone with chili jam with cream cheese, and it was so good. It was honestly so good. Okay. Cause this is the bit that takes the longest. Okaerinasaimase, Angel! Angel Sama, thank you for coming by. Okay. Cause it could be like. Okay, let's do the stick body. Like this. Okay. How do you draw shoes? Go try to Thai restaurants nearby. Oh, so the way you wanna check is if you go in and they don't speak Thai, you walk out. So the question is though, do we have it cropped like this so that it's only like here, then we spend a bit more time into it? Go learn Thai so you can test them? Excellent choice. You gotta go, you know. Learning Thai is actually really difficult though. Very, very difficult. It's food time at 9 p.m. You know what? You do you. Very late for dinner for her. What are we thinking? Are we thinking? And then put the jar. She got this tiger pattern fabric to put on top of the jars to make them like super jar-esque. Learning German. Oh! She would love to learn German. Making dinner too now too? What's for dinner? What was everyone's dinner? She had a very Chinese dinner. She went to a Chinese restaurant with her ma. So she had a very, very, very Chinese dinner. She had aubergines in oh no, how does fabric work here? She had aubergines with mince with anchovies actually. And roast duck like stir-fried veggies. How do shoes work? Okay. How do shoes work? Like this? Yeah. Go make something, find something to make food. Really don't feel like making a lot. Don't use bad words here, Jaeger-sama. No bad words today. You have rice with chicken curry and chickpea. Oh, what kind of curry though? You know? We talking, what kind of style? Like, is it like West Asian? Chinese style? Everybody has a kind of meal that people like to have. Indians, oh, like a sag curry? That's one of her favorites. She loves a spinach-based curry. So good. How do shoes work? Oh dear. Sometimes when she needs to draw something like this, she will put shoes on and take a photo. On your foot, then use them to walk outside? Yeah, exactly. Sometimes she'll do that just so that she has a good reference photo. Tried curry, never cared. But what curry though? Because this curry is like saying you tried a sausage and then you refuse to try a bratwurst, you know? It's like you tried a frankfurter and you didn't like frankfurter, so you refuse to try a British Cumberland sausage. Maybe not those hands. Wait. No, the fingers are in the wrong spot. The thumb goes here. There we go. Sometimes you're gonna have to move your hand so that you can see. Okay. Something like this? Don't know, that was years ago? Give it another shot. Taste buds change throughout the many years. Okay. The pose is cute. So cute. Okay. Okay. How does... Is this the right perspective though? Where would the bow would be here? Okay. Not gonna lie, she hasn't actually started writing all her letters yet, and she probably really should. Nice make a done set? Oh, she's never heard of that one. Curry. Just don't remember what's in it? Oh, yeah, there's a lot of different kind of curry, so... What's the BGM today? It's, a BGM found on the YouTube. Should put it in the description. Don't play that. Okay, let's put it in the description. There we go. It's in the description now. You have to reload though. How do we have our eyes? And our mouth. Like that. Hopefully this does not take as long as she thinks this might take her to line and color. It's gonna be a very simple line and coloring. Mostly because it's a one-use, one-time art piece. Yeah, something like that. Now for the worst part is when you have to flip the canvas and see how... Oh, you know what? That's not the worst. You know what? Not the... Could be far worse. Sometimes when she draws and she flips up the canvas, it looks completely different. Okay. The question is, how should we line this? How do we line this? Little Spicy, personally not a fan of main dishes being sweet. Spicy is great though. A good balance. The best is a good balance of all the flavors. Though sometimes when you say, not too spicy, it's actually really hard for her not to make something not too spicy because her spice tolerance is a lot higher than the average monster. So it can be kind of hard to not make things too spicy. She already has a feeling. She probably won't like the finished piece as much. But it will print out cute. Okaeri, Pozo-sama! Okaeri, Raito-sama! Welcome! Drawing, thank you! Okay. There are a lot of things to try to do. Okay. Slow spicy, but over the years it messes your stomach? Oh. It's probably just you're getting older, right? That's usually that's just it, you know? You're just getting older, you can't digest as much anymore. Gotta try to match it. Okay. Eyes. Talking about this, should probably link it. You can still get it. Though there is very limited amount of Tories left. Mostly because she does not have enough containers. Let her check how many she has left. Yes, 6 left. Take your Cupid's gift. Ding on 5th February. Oh no, can't spell February. Actually, one of the ones she can't really spell very well. They're starting to go out of stock. Yes, some members of staff have stock limits. It doesn't really show on the website very well, but we are thinking of moving the website soon, like the shop site, which is why there's no point on changing it for now. But like, why'd you leave it so? Like, people are like, oh no, it's sold out. Why do you leave it so late? Someone waited for payday? That is true. That is 4 days ago. Right? The end of the month. Maid Sama has a reputation to keep and all that. Don't do it last minute because it might sell out. There's a few people only have a few left. Like Miru only has a few left too. So Pixia has a few left. Tori has a few left. The only one that's sold out is Melody. And Louis' birthday set sold out too. Because there's only a certain amount of chickies that he decorated. How long do you think it's gonna take us? If we do it like quite messy lines, it shouldn't take too long to draw. Is this like a charity thing or for fun? It's a maid cafe. Or do you mean like what she's drawing right now? What she's drawing right now is for our Valentine's Day gifts that some of our maids and butlers are joining this year. Every year, Maids of England, which is the maid cafe that Tori runs, is that we do like a Valentine's sale, so people can have gifts from their favorite maids and butlers. The whole event, she runs a maid cafe. Though she does always find it interesting when, like, her gal pals don't know. She's like, oh. Last year, Tori made chili oil. Yeah! She did really enjoy making that chili oil. And some of the maids and butlers they don't make food, they make other gifts, which helps some people who are a little bit like food nervous. I have to add some thicker lines. So it is very... It's all gal dependent. Some people aren't very, like, comfortable in the kitchen, nor would Tori trust them in the kitchen. And some are like, you know, Macaron, who's about 4 inches tall. So her and kitchen utensils don't tend to work very well. Yeah, that's quite cute. Exactly. She's a little bit nervous about the upcoming event though, because it's such a far distance for a lot of people. But this venue is like really nice. So she hopes people like it. Imagine her making a batch of cookies and eating them all herself. Basically, she would. Which is why she's not. Like, you'd get stuff that has bite marks on it. We can't be having that. Okay. Maybe instead of... we do maid pose, maybe? What do you think? Maid pose or... maid pose or... What would you call this pose? Poke cheeks. To get this pose proper, we're gonna have to pose her actual fingers. We saw the Mint Phantom stuff. Yeah, we did a collaboration with Mint Phantom over at Vexpo. It was really lovely. It was really fun. So fun to do collabs. We do have collabs up for it. Like, sign up collabs up for it. Any content creator that would like to try. We can't take everyone, of course, because it would be a little bit too difficult. You wish you were faded out, I'd be there? So sad. It's been so long since you returned home. Because you didn't get to come to the last cafe event too. Okay, her wrists are not that small. Okay. Is that where the elbow would be? Yeah. Yeah, with being on holiday for the last one, it feels like forever. It really has been, hasn't it? It feels like it has been ages since we've seen Magulasama here. Oh! Cubic! So, wait, you know, so, of course, if you don't know, Tori's the one who kind of processes most of the orders. What do you want Tori and Louie to not Louie. Yeah, Tori and Louie to refer you at, because we basically are 2.5 D, right? So, we're both serving and in real life. Like, VTubers and in real life. Welcome, Night-sama! Welcome! Okaeri! You used to watch the streams often? You should still watch them. Oh no, here comes a difficult bit. How do we draw the... How do we draw the sky? At least it's still fairly easy, yeah. Like, her criteria for venues for the mansion is always it's the maximum of a 10-minute walk from a station. Okay. I remember meeting you at AnimeCon last year. Yippee! Hopefully we'll be able to meet again. We will be at AnimeCon at the end of February in Manchester, as well as the June one as well. We have a very nice, loving working relationship with anime con, so as long as you know, you all still come to the cafe, we'll be there. From London, that is, yeah. No, anyone who's up north probably has it quite easy to get there too. Trying to move up in your job? Good luck! Jobs seem very, scary right now. Good thing that she's just a gal at a maid cafe. That's a pretty good shoe! That's a pretty good shoe, actually. That, you know what? Solid shoe, that. Oh, she's well proud of that. This is not gonna turn out the same, but. Oh no! See, this is what happens when we get too confident. First 90 days. Oh, that's the one that you have to work really hard and like prove yourself to the group, right? Good luck with it. She knows Jaeger-sama will do their very best. Okay. Does that make sense? Anatomically? Does that make sense anatomically? No. Wait, let's... This needs to be lower. Yeah. The angle of attack of this needs to be not as much. Working on cars? Oh! Good luck. She could never. Her skills lie in running a maid cafe. Which, think about it, is a lot of people skills. Which, contrary to her cafe existence, she's a very shy gal outside the cafe. The shoes look very different from the rest of the artwork, but that's fine. That's the sacrifice we're gonna take. Working on cars today? Oh yeah, ꔫSummer loves cars. Wait, ꔫSummer, you never answered her question. What do you want Tori and Louie to refer you as? Because we're in both of your categories. Have a great day. Thank you, Maid Tori. Thank you. Tarashai. Okay. We still need to draw the other arm. ꔫ is good. Okay. All is go. Does she bother adding? Yeah. She feels like she needs to add the tail. You know what? Drawing her tail is one of the most difficult things because you have to get the thickness of the tail right. Because then it'll just look too much like a cat's tail. As in, yeah, she is a cat, but like, you know, a domestic cat. She could double it. Which is what she normally does. Two D is cubic, 3D is in real life, and 2.5D is square second. She never knows, right? When a monster comes in and they have a very, like, unorthodox name, they get really, really confused when she actually does just call them by their unorthodox name. Because they think they can, like, try to confuse her? No. Whatever name you like when you come to the cafe. Whatever makes you happy. Does she remember her own patterns on her tail? Absolutely not. She really should. You know, she sees it every day. But sometimes you just forget. You know, it's like being like, oh, how draw every single pore you have on your nose. You see your nose every day, but you don't always see your every single pore every day. Where did you come from? Oh. Wait, we haven't done the hands. The other hand. Do we do maid serving pose, or do we do? Do we go, you know? Like that, or do we go? What do we think? What are we feeling? A? Or? B? A or B? A or B? Both cute. That's not a great answer. A-O. B, okay, B, okay. Okay, we got 2 B's. Very good. Okay. But I think it's funny that A is giving you instructions on where to put the jab. where you put the jam in, hopefully on a knife first. Hopefully you're not just like you're not just like, you know, chugging the jam. Wait, let's just... Can we make this quicker by duplicating an arm? The hands are wrong! Never mind, we can't do that. The hands are in the wrong... Like the thumb is in the wrong position. Knife goes in mouth. Not even like unlike a piece of bread. We'll do the same handling. How does it work? Wait. Oh no, those are way too small for hands. Hands should be the same size as face, right? Yeah. You know what? That's fine. That's not how it works. Something's wrong here. So the upside down peas image, that was a group chat icon for years. What, upside down peas? Why? Sometimes she wonders, right? Do you think, like, do the ꔫMOE takus have their own little chat? That would make her really happy. You know, they have like their little chat. That would make her pretty chuffed. Cause like, it's actually really nice to see ꔫMOE takus like befriend one another. She hopes you all see each other as friends. Oh, right. Okay. Right. Let's now... I'm gonna liquefy some stuff. To make it work. Liquefy it. Okay. Yeah? What are we feeling? The line thicknesses are really wrong. She knows this. Okaerinasaimase! Thank you for subscribing. Oh, the lines are they're so like lines are so not the same thickness. Okay. It might add to it. Maybe we'll combine them all. We'll fit in the eye lines, yeah. That's helped a bit. Okay. Eyebrows or no eyebrows? Yeah, eyebrows. Okay. Okay. Right. Let's get the joy of jam done too. What we're gonna do for this, though. Okay. Drawing guide. We're gonna cheat this a little bit. Okay, we're gonna use a symmetry tool. Okay. She can't wait to make all the jam again. It was quite fun to make the jam. It just took a long time. Oh, her night mode is coming on. Okay. First we're gonna turn our color. How does one color jam? Wait, you can just go this. You forgot you can just drag. Okay. It's gonna be a very, very basic color. Okay. I want that to be more orange. Oh, you know what? That's a good one. There we go. Flipping mask. How do we shade this? Okay. assist. Okay. Pop the jar there. Luckily, because this is just the background, we don't need to do too much work on it. Oh! Don't show her cookie run to the world. Or the fact that her screensaver is her as a tiger being wrestled by the voice actor of Kiryu. Don't look at that. Nobody needs to see that. You know the nice touch? Yeah, she got fabric that is tiger striped. Can't let anyone know that. She sometimes forgets that is what it is, and then she'll like be drawing, and then she'd realize people probably saw it and probably think she's crazy. But that's fine. What happened here? Multiply. She's not gonna learn how to go and college yet. Okay. Right, let's put this all. Clipping mask, clipping mask. Okay, time to color this. How long do you think we're gonna take doing this? Glad you got pics of him? Yeah, Zeros of Rit has been cosplaying Kiryu for a long time. She always gets a photo with them every time she sees them. In what form? Who knows? Okay, right. We're gonna make things slightly easier on us by coloring. Okay, let's begin our... How should we color it? Cell shading probably is the quickest way. It does seem like a bit of a waste to do all this art and only use it once, but it makes it more special, right? So like if you didn't get the Valentine's gift, you don't, you know, you missed out. Oh! Okay, let's get the cell shading done. Who spends the first 3-hour stream just on the sketch/line art? It's because their sketch and line art are probably really good, and their lines are equal. Because her lines sure aren't equal. They're quite the opposite of equal. I think now. Okay. Plus, Procreate has this really good thing where you can just drag and oops. Oh, the giant gap there. You can just drag and fill out gaps, and it's quite good at it. It does make the time it takes to actually draw this a lot faster. But it might also be because Tori's very much used to drawing 3 billion things with a week deadline. Could be a little bit of both, you know. But thing is, she's not consistent at all in terms of like how long it takes her to draw. Oh no. Where did we miss? Where did we miss? We missed a spot. Oh. Oh, never mind. Ah, there we go. Oh, we still missed. Oh, okay. We probably should just duplicate. Okay, we got that bit done. Tiger pots. Wait, take that color. Try to gather all the colors. Okay. Because that's only that, we could do the brown in this one too. Oh. The slightly rough looking shoes. Fine, don't worry. But her inconsistency in terms of this kind of art is the reason why she doesn't really take commissions. Because she can't promise what you're gonna get. Her ability to draw the exact same style? Impossible. What are we missing here? There we go. You know what? Maybe we'll do the Chucky decorating streams on the ꔫMOE live channel. Because occasionally she does them on her own channel, but that might actually make more sense to do it on the ꔫMOE live channel. Right? Okay. Duplicate. Let's get the white in now. Oops. Somewhere is missing. Where are we missing? Ah, that tiny spot. There we go. Luckily, white socks make it easier to color. There you go. Apron. Out of every uniform, she's drawn the ꔫMOE one so often. Makes sense. Oh. Close up the bow. Sometimes the tiniest gaps are the reason why. There we go. Oh, she needs to do the skin again. See, there's a missing gap here. Okay, we can pop the eyes back in. Her eyes! gap. Whoa. He does really enjoy drawing. Why did it go so dark? He needs to see. Oh no. There are gaps somewhere. Nope. 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 Ah! Nope. A brave and valiant effort. Nope. Eyes peeled red. It honestly is though sometimes with these fillers. Oh. What? Where's the gap? Where was the gap? Oh well. It's a bit of a chaotic way of coloring, but it is the quickest in her brain. Okay. Grab the brown. There used to be a phase where the A ranks, not S, A ranks, the S ranks would have colored buttons. But we stopped doing those. What, when the screen would just flash back for a moment? Is it doing that? Oh, right. As in, like, occasionally someone would, put the wrong coloring. Like, use the wrong tool. Okay. Oh, didn't work. There's the various gaps. There's one there. Ha! It's quite satisfying when you get it, when you find the gap. The color on their screen is so different to what it is on the stream screen. Oh dear. Whoops. Maybe a bit lighter? No. look at the screen. No. Yeah. Okay, great. No, clipping mask. Clipping mask. Clipping mask. Clipping mask. Clipping mask. Okay, right. So now we have our face colors. She's gonna work on the hue a little bit. Okay. Alright. Clipping mask. How much effort are we doing for the coloring? That is a real good question right there. Cause we could speed run it. By doing a very rough one. Like this. How the hand shading work? YouTube only, yeah. This is ꔫMOE live stream, so it's always been YouTube only. How do hand shading work? Wait. Also, welcome, Maid-sama. Welcome, welcome. But if she had to actually speedrun a piece of art, it would be like it would basically be similar to this, where the lines and stuff aren't proper, prim and proper. But she actually really struggles to take her time with art sometimes. She has a bit of a hard time being precise. Which you might think is a good thing, but it does mean like her art never really improves. the years of streaming, she's seen some of her older art. She's like, oh, you know what? She actually did improve a little bit. Surprisingly. Have you ordered yet? You know what? No. Maid has not, but that's okay, like... She would never want to, like, pressure anyone to getting anything. She'll be making all the jars she could. Mostly because... she don't really know what to do with the leftover jars. So, she'll make all of them, but she'll probably just give them away to, like, family, friends and stuff. Oh, she forgot about the hair. Where's her hair, Lear? Oh, right here. So, how many family friends know you're a VTuber? 0. And it'll stay that way. You know when they ask her, how the ꔫMOE mansion is, she's like, oh yeah, it's fine. They will never know. Obviously, except for her mother. There's always a style to your art. Always make your stand out as yours, even though the style varies. No matter, it's always adorable. Oh, thank you. She does think it does. It is very spontaneous, you know. For example, Nap's art is very, very like, oh yeah, that is Nap's art. Sometimes you look at her art, you'd be like, did you do that? Try out that new brush she found. Right. Mouth. Where's the mouth? Okay. Where's some magic in it? Yeah. Still confused, Pierre? You still confused, Pierre, how macaron got inside the little light box? Yeah, don't worry about it. What are we drawing today? Today we are drawing her cafe Cupid's gift art. Exclusive Cupid's gift art. Oh! Nose erase. She has to be very mindful about how many dots she has. Oh, little shine. She doesn't want too many. Too many takes it away. She did not finish shading everything. She can see that. Whoops. You can tell the lack of shading on some of the items. Whoops. You can tell by this art by buying a gift in the pinned message. Indeed you can. Kinako-sama. She never knows what people would prefer to be called on the movie live, like streams and such. Clipping mask. Here comes the fun bit of how should we color these eyes. Eyes actually probably the hardest thing for her to color. She's not very good at coloring them. She's never really ever happy of how she colors her eyes. You prefer to be called Chris Pratt, Sama, but Magula is 5'2"? If you came in and like seriously looked at the staff member's eyes and said you're Chris Pratt, Sama, she's pretty sure they'll just go along with it. Just be like, okay. How she's colored them once again. She doesn't like the way she's colored the eyes. We try again. rid of these. How should we cover them? You call John too? Are there even a lot of John Summers around nowadays? Right. Let's try to figure out eyes. Wait, that's not what we want. She's gonna hide that and color these separately. Okay. Typical style like that. Overlock. Okay. Right. Okay. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna have to spend some time to figure this bit out. 'Cause after 3 weekends back-to-back events, it's 3 weekends back-to-back events after coming back from being abroad. That one's pretty rough, right? We always need a darker center. Maybe we do super dark. Okay. Oh, okay. She doesn't hate it. Okay, maybe do more of it. Okay, and then okay. Right, cut the color. Maybe it's the color of the thickness of the eye. Or we could overlook that. Yeah? And then maybe, yeah? Okay. We'll test it out. Clipping mask. We lessen all the colors of everything. It might help. The blaringly. Put the jar. Maybe the bowl should be a different color. Yeah? No, that doesn't look, at that point doesn't really look like. No. What's her skin tone now? Let's figure this out. She's a bit pale because of the winter, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, question mark? The sun will return soon. It started getting dark at 2 p.m. today. It's not like we can answer. You know how she looks like. You can tell her. Okay, let's put this higher up. Is that how shoe shine works? Yeah. Only been like 2 months, thought it'd been way longer. It's cause you haven't been back to the ꔫMOE mansion for a while. There's not been an event, so you keep on thinking it's been like 3,000 years. Time grinds so hard. Yeah, that's what she feels like. A lot of people feel it. Like it has not been that long since the last cafe event. It's just because we had a live show. Instead of a Christmas event. so fun. She really enjoyed the live show. Okay. What are we thinking? She won't do a drop shadow too. No. Is that how the shadows work? Yeah? Maybe? Gotta do another layer of... Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Think she got it. I think that's satisfactory for a piece. She feels like now the jar is a little bit boring though. Let's get unnecessarily shiny. Shiny jar. Okay. Yeah? Yeah. Looks fine. She just feels like something is missing. It could just be Tori being pedantic, but Okaerinasaimase. Okaeri. Maybe we do like a very rough outline. Yeah? she's slowly adding things that are missing from her models now. Like her random chickenpox guy. The bell? Oh, you're so right. Okay, let's quickly pop that in. She does hope, Moritaku's continue to, like, support Moe. We're just the wee little gals, you know? And she does this not for profit or anything. She does it because she just likes maids. She thinks maids are real neat. Maids are pretty neat. You also have a random chickenpox scar, but it's like under your hair. Oh! I didn't even know you can get chickenpox there. Just gonna steal this. Have you seen those artists that sometimes they like they color a bell in such an interesting way? They have so many like different layers. Like they go like this, they go. And it's way fancier than it really needs to be. But the result is so pretty. Bell. And now you put that bell in there. The bell is the most decorated section of this piece. Do we put it there, or do we put it underneath? We put it in our mouths. There's pretty cute already. Okay, just gonna do one more darker layer. We can try to make this more... There we go. I'm trying to finally show you one day. She won't lie. When you're saying your hair, she's thinking like we're gonna end up searching each other's scalps like monkeys. You know, when they like dig through your hair to try to find like bugs? That's the vibe she's thinking right now. There we go! We can watch the replay. Look at it go! Imagine drawing this quickly though, as in like as quick as the speed run video. She doesn't really like the way she draws her eyes though. She feels like one day an eye style will finally hit. thing. You know when we talk about the style stuff? She knows that it's similar to what these models are, but if you told her to go redraw these models, she would probably struggle a lot. She probably would not know what to do. Not a clue. She's well proud of the shoes, though. Well proud of the shoes. Like, actually well proud of them. She's done with her right now. It only took 2 hours too. Not that long. Not too long. Could have definitely been worse. Okay, so these will be given as stickers. As an additional sticker for those who get her little color gift. They will come with a jar of jam. Yippee! Okay. Let's turn that. Can we add? Do we make this not? There you go. Jar as big as the one in the eye. The jar will be as big as macaron, which is the size of a 6-ounce jar. She's pretty sure it's 6 ounces. She's not sure what ounces are. Okay. She's only doing this for the art piece, the post. We're gonna have to draw. Oh, we're gonna have to draw very fancy. Is that G or is that a C to you all? You know what? We'll keep at this. We're done. Oh, somehow we managed to do it. This is why she needs to draw more. She needs to draw more on stream because she actually gets it done. Because she's pretty sure if she didn't do it on stream, you would get the sketch and then she would get distracted. She'll get really confused and lost, and then she'll never do anything. You would not complain to more Tori art? Okay, wait, let her quickly hide this because there's some crazy things on her art. On her art thing. There's some crazy artworks. You know what we could do to round up the end of the day? We could do that one Mercury emote, but we never finished. We could do that one, everyone. You don't know which one it is? Wait. Wait. You say you do it eventually? Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. We'll do it quickly. Okay. Can you imagine someone comes in now and they're like, "Is this the art you have for your Valentine's gift, Tori?" Now, whether or not this would be a good emote, we're not sure, because the art's quite small. You could jump carry people with this smirk and give it to random masters at events. She feels like some of the in real life monsters don't even know who Mercury is, because Mercury doesn't really do like event appearances. So some monsters might not even know who this random gal is. What a way to learn about one of the ꔫMOE livers. Yeah, we need to bully him doing events again. The only one she knew that he did was Expo. Okay, now we gotta do the hands. The funniest thing is that he has like robot hands and she has not drawn those. Okay. Right, we can put that in there. We're gonna be guessing most of Mercury's colors, by the way, because she did not save any of the reference colors and such. Okay, first we're gonna hide that back there. Purple. Purple. Okay. This is fine. should know all her staff's color tones, but she's not very good at skin just yet. Right. Let's... Very girl. Blue. Very girl. Do you think Mark would want this piece of artwork? What color should his lips be? Red? Yeah. Not like bright red, but like... Gal's ready for a smooch. Okay. She's gonna get a really concerned message from Mercury being like, Auntie, why are you doing this? Tate? Is that the right word? Mask. Okay. Okay. Don't worry, everyone. We got this. Okay. Don't worry. Some might call this workplace bullying. But it'll be beautiful. Your skin's a little darker? Okay, don't worry. But his lips need to be redder now. Oh no. Yeah. We need those high cheekbones. Very gal. Don't worry. Oh, the music is over. We'll go to this one. We won't be on this for that much longer, so don't worry. Okay. Don't worry, everyone. You know how you asked about what she would consider as speed? This is what she would consider as speed. Alright? Merc's hairstyle complained for no particular reason. He was asking people about doing hair like that and it ain't happening. His hair's made of fire? There you go. Because we can just go... There you go. There we go, everyone. Perfect. Sorted. Okay, let's actually go back to the normal art first, though. Okay, let's... She will go make this emote. Let's share this. Okay. The joys of making your own emote is that you can create crazy versions of it yourself. Let's actually go back to the art she drew. So that if you skip the shreeb, you wouldn't just end with an emote. Right. Let's end it there. Finish it up. Whew. She also does need to go to the private rooms. So perfect time to wrap up. She hopes you like what's the word? She hopes you like she hopes you like it. She will hopefully do more of these. Not really sure what. But something. Thank you so much, Moitakus. Thank you so much, Masters. Thank you for keeping her company while she finished up this work for her Cupid's gift. And if you like one, she's making some chili jam. And there's few others as well who are doing different items. Pixie has a little cute deco box as well as a checky. Macron has some friendship bracelets. Chicho is doing brownies? Yes. Chicho's doing brownies. Melody has like a cake. Akane is doing something with Milo. Wait. She's thinking. Lucky's doing bracelets and resin things. Piero's doing pumpkin-shaped chockies. Hestia doing something with chocolate. It's like chocolate strawberry or something. Just try to think what everybody else is doing. Yeah, she does have a list. Oh, that's everybody. Never mind. She got everyone. You do have until Thursday to purchase your items. Some of us have limited numbers, like is sold out. Miro has a few left. A few people are ending their sales a bit early, so do just get it now before you forget. It is on their Instagrams, and you'll be able to see it. Oh yeah, Akane's doing little charms too. Yeah, little jellyfish charms. They're so pretty. Tori's doing some chili jam with this as a sticker. It'll be on the label too, and it'll have instructions and stuff. Who knows? Maybe she'll add other things to it. Who knows? This art won't be used anywhere. She probably use it for her schedule or something at some point, but other than that, it's not gonna be used anywhere else as far as she knows. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, we can't redirect. Try to get us to 1K so we can finally redirect.